Hey, everybody, this is your boy, Jim Austin. JimAustinOnline.com all the time. We are broadcasting from my Stockyards podcast recording studios. This is my personal podcast. My podcast is about commercial real estate. It's about what's going on in the Metroplex, but it's also about talking to people that are making things happen. So I am so glad to have in the studio today on Zoom is my friend Tatiana Mayfield. How you doing?
Good. How are you, Jim?
Man, I'm on top of my game. I'm just excited about what's getting ready to go down on Saturday night with Tom Braxton and
Hmm.
Tatiana Mayfield. Christmas jazz show at the
Yeah.
warehouse on Berry. We got it all set up. It's going to be we're going to have everybody wearing masks. We're going to have the distance thing going on. We're also checking everybody's temperature, got security, and we got good food from the daiquiri shop. So we're going to
All
have
right.
libations. So I'm so excited that you agreed to do this. And we'll talk a little bit at the end of the interview because you got a big date coming up in February for your birthday. You
Yeah.
party with us too. But tell me, we met a long time ago when you were just a little teenager, and I gave you a scholarship from the Dr. Marion Brooks Living Legends banquet.
Yes.
You were there, and you came, grabbed that 2,500, and used it to do some big things. So let's talk
Yes.
about
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. What your movement from high school to college to right now, because I know you competed in some big competitions and all. So go ahead and tell my audience about who you are and what you're doing and why you do it.
Right. Well, yeah, I was about 18 then. Or maybe I'm not sure if I had just turned 18 or was about to turn 18 around that time. But yeah, that scholarship was awesome, and I'm so thankful for that because that helped me at my first year at UNT, University of North Texas, where I went to study jazz. And yes, I did do that. I ended up doing the first big competition I did was for the Young Arts organization, and I ended up uh, getting the one of the silver medals there, and winning an extra $5,000 for school, or and toward my art and everything else. So man, so much happened between that time and now, and it's hard to believe that was in, oh my gosh, that was in 2005. So
Wow.
wow, it's like, was that 15 years ago?
Yeah.
I'm feeling that. I can't believe I've been out of high school that long. But yeah, that that really helped me. I really enjoyed doing the community service at the Cowboys of Color Museum at the time. I spent a lot of time there, and got a chance to learn a lot about the history of cowboys here in Fort Worth, black cowboys and cowboys of color here. And through that, and that helped me get, the scholarship that you gave me. And it was just really cool. It was a great experience, and allowed me to do a lot of different things. So I'm very, very thankful for that. Now I continue to perform around the area. I've performed internationally and regionally. Um, I've gone to Europe. I've uh, done stuff all over the U.S. I've gotten a chance to perform with orchestras. My favorite orchestra is the Cincinnati Pops Orchestra out in Cincinnati. I've done several things with them. They've done a lot of iconic shows, and also they do a lot to recognize and uplift Black entertainers. So really enjoyed working with them. Um, and so now I've recorded 3 albums. My last album, I actually did my release show at the warehouse a couple of years ago, and it was really, really fun. It was great. So that my last album is called The Next Chapter. Um, and my February concert. I'd love to do some music from that actually. Um, my second album is called A Portrait of Lady May. My first album I did while I was still in school at UNT, and that's called From All Directions. So yeah, I got a chance to record records and tour and perform at various venues. I'm currently also an educator as well. I just started teaching as an adjunct commercial voice instructor at UTA, University of Texas Arlington, and I also teach commercial voice for Cedar Valley, part of Dallas College, at the Cedar Valley campus. So I also still teach there, and so just doing a mixture of everything, teaching uh, and performing. And so it's been a whirlwind, to tell you that much. And but I'm very thankful. It's been a ride.
How has the COVID environment affected you and your ability to get out and entertain, which I know you love to sing? I think last time we saw each other performing, you did our Juneteenth virtual show, at the warehouse
Mm-hmm.
and all. So I'm just looking forward to see you come out because, in my opinion, you are one of the jazz greats in our
Oh wow, thank
at our
you,
time, and
thank you
I
so
just
much.
tell yeah, and what we're do it if you're uncomfortable coming out, you can grab it on YouTube, absolutely free.
Right,
So we have fans and friends from all over the country. So that'll be it. But we're gonna have a good time. I have a new
we will.
general manager of the warehouse, and she's take gone in there and got it decorated. You won't even believe you're in the same place, and we always have security, well lighted, and just going to have some fun. And but it's mandatory that you keep your mask on, other than
Yes,
when you're sitting at the table eating. So
yes.
that'll
Keep
be
the
a
mask on.
yeah, keep the mask on. Hey,
Yes.
can you, would I be out of line to ask you to hit a little note real quick? I know you sing a cappella, so, and
Let me
you
hit a
got to,
little water. But
you know, I mean, if I'm out of line, you just say, Jim,
no,
hit it
you're
out.
okay.
Okay.
But to answer what you asked earlier about how I've, how has it been um dealing with COVID as a
Hmm.
musician and not being able to perform as often. I mean, this has been a devastating blow to everyone in pretty much any industry, but especially to entertainers in the sense that we live for live performance. That's how we make our living. And so not being able to be around people and really be able to see the joy on their faces in person and actually and play music with each other, as a live musician, it has been very difficult, and at times it can be very, very sad. I know I've had my moments of deep sadness of not being able to be around my friends playing music during this season. But I've been blessed enough to have a few things going on, like your show, and so I'm really thankful for those moments that I've had. But it has been a devastating blow, emotionally and financially, for so many musicians. It's been hard. So having this opportunity is really, really nice. And again, I'm thankful that this is going to be played online so people can stream it as well. So in case people that are sick or who are vulnerable, if they can't make it, they'll still be able to enjoy some festive cheer musically, which we really all could use during this time, since this has been such a rough year on all of us. So I'm thankful for that. To bust a note, is there a song in particular that you have in mind that you'd like to hear a little bit of?
Well, your your list of songs and music that you do are just how boy, Nita Baker. Who are some of the artists that you sing? So
Oh man, I sing so many. Of course, there's the jazz artists Ella Fitzgerald, Nancy Wilson, like you said, Anita, Jill.
Jill
Oh
Scott.
man.
There it is. Jill Scott. I like.
Man, I wish Jill Scott had a holiday album. I'm in a holiday festive spirit.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, but let's see. What by Jill Scott? What do you want to hear a snippet of?
I don't know. I mean, I listen to music. I'm going to tell Cedric Bailey that he needs to start, if he's not already, and I think he has, start playing you on my jazz station. I
Oh,
have a 20,
fantastic.
yeah, 24-hour jazz station is DFW Metroplex Jazz. I listen to it every morning when I walk, I relax. Cedric does a 1 hour show every week, and Tina Clark, she does a show. So just good music. And we've been playing your commercial on there, promoting the show that's going to take
Oh,
place
great.
in 2 days. So
Awesome,
um,
awesome.
yeah, so just a
That's
little
super
little
cool.
bit tidbit, a little tidbit of somebody, anybody.
Somebody,
Who's one of
anybody.
your yeah, who's one of your favorites?
Oh man, I have so many, so that's hard for me. Let's let me think. um, can I do one of my favorite holiday songs?
Yes, yes.
Let's do a favorite holiday song. How about it?
Okay.
Um, Chestnuts are roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight.
There it is. There it is. So come on out Saturday night, the 19th of December, and catch Tom Braxton and Tatiana Mayfield. You've got that nickname, Lady May.
Yes, yes.
Yes, where'd that come from?
So that's kind of a funny story. So a good friend of mine, he's also a musician, keyboardist here in the area. His name is Darwin Martin, and you've probably seen him play for several different people here, but may not have known it. But he's worked here for a long, long time, and we became friends back in probably about 2010, I think. And he started calling me to play on these gigs at Eddie V's in both Dallas and the Fort Worth locations. And he just started calling me Lady May. Just gave me this nickname, and I guess maybe it's based on my last name a little bit, and probably a kind of a play on Lady Day, Billie Holiday, uh, because of my whole jazz singing thing, and it just kind of it stuck. And he started calling me it so much that it caught on to other musicians and everybody else. So I went ahead and just kind of tagged it on too. And I was like, you know what, I like it. That's cool. So I'll keep it. So I added it on to my moniker, to my artist name, and it's been there ever since.
Okay. I've seen you perform down at SCAT.
Yeah.
We ended up there. I heard they closed down. Is that true, or do you know?
They closed for a while, but they're actually reopening this weekend. I'm actually going to be there tomorrow night, doing two sets at 8 and 10. They were able to open back up. I think they partnered with someone because they did close, but they have opened back up, and I think they're doing something small to try to get back in. But they were closed for a while. It was pretty devastating, um, but I think they have opened back. But yes, I've been singing at SCAT since 2008, which I believe is the same year they opened. So that's kind
Okay.
of where I built my following and met all the beautiful people that I see often that come to shows and that are very supportive. And I want to say thank you to everybody who has supported me thus far in my career, because I wouldn't be able to do much of anything if it wasn't for them.
And understand you recently got married.
I did. I actually got married on Juneteenth. We went to Austin and we eloped because we had to cancel our wedding twice because of COVID. So it's been quite a year with that. Hopefully, we'll be able to have a nice wedding next year or possibly the year after, depending. We're still going to try to have our special day with all of our friends and family. But yes, we did get married. My husband's name is Marcus Brown, so my last name is going to change to Brown. I'm going to keep my stage name the same, not to confuse anybody. Uh, but yes, my new last name will be Brown, and we did get married this summer, and I'm thankful he's around here somewhere in the house.
Congratulations. And
Thank
I
you.
so, thank you for um, being willing to come out on Saturday because, a lot of people are staying home and chilling. So that's why
Yeah,
when
absolutely.
people are performing at the warehouse, we give it to them virtual. So if you would go ahead and join my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You've been asked to subscribe to our Instagram page, we're the warehouse. So we're a social, and you have a big fan base, and make sure you let them know. Um,
Absolutely.
Come hang out, eat some good food, and be in a safe environment. The warehouse is at 1125 East Berry, and you can get your tickets by going to Jim Austin online or just go to Eventbrite and pull up Christmas Jazz. And got a lot of people coming out. We only allow
Yes.
about 100 or so folks to come in. The venue holds 400. So Deborah has put six seats to a table. So distancing is required and mask is required. So I look forward to hanging out with you, my friend. I mean, last time you
Yes,
were there,
absolutely.
we had a good time. You're amazing.
Oh,
And
thank
I'm
you.
telling all of my Kappa brothers to come check you out, my Boulay brothers to check you,
All right.
Howard alumni,
Oh,
to
all
come check
right.
it out. So we going to be on a Zoom call tonight. So I'll make sure that they come and check you out, that those that are not here. But
I look forward to it. I had such a good time last time. We had a great time over the summer.
sure, sure. And we'll post this. You tag it. My guy, he's gonna go ahead and edit it. How we looking on time, my brother? Oh yeah, we rounding down. Yeah, 20 minutes goes
Great.
fast.
It
Um,
does.
yeah, tell people how to get in touch with you in case they want to book you. Because I know you got a party coming up. You got a birthday coming up, May the 20th. I think we
Uh,
cut the deal last night because
oh, February 20th.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
February. Yeah, February 20th. So what's gonna happen on your birthday, February 20th?
Well, I would love to have the concert that I was going to have for my master's. So I got my master's degree this year, but couldn't have a concert because it was right in the middle or toward the beginning of the COVID shutdown. So I would like to have the concert I was supposed to have. So we're going to celebrate my birthday, and also I'll be able to play some new music that I've written during my time studying jazz composition at UTA, but you'll also be able to hear some of my previous compositions as well from the next chapter and so on. So it's going to be a good night of my original music, but I think everybody will have a good time. There'll be it's soulful vibes, jazz vibes, just pretty much anything that makes you feel good. So it'll be a night of feel good music. And then hey, it's my birthday. So of course it's gonna be fun.
Hey,
So
hey, I like it. I like it that it's at my place. And when you see the warehouse 2 nights and two days, it's just gonna blow your mind
I
because
bet it
we
is.
got a new look. We ready for 2021. 2020 was a tough one. My
Yep.
museum's been closed since March, and we just walked in
Mm.
it today to show it, and we still got the same exhibit up, cow cow cowgirls of the West. So
Oh wow.
yeah, so this is good. Thank you for joining my podcast, and share it, but make sure you go ahead and join my YouTube page, and let's be social.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. And people can find me on Facebook as Tatiana Lady May Mayfield. Lady May, all one word. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lady May Jazz, all one word. That's my at there. You asked about booking. If anybody is looking for someone in an event, you can contact me at ladymaybooking@gmail.com. And my website, TatianaMayfield.com. So you can find me there, and I will be tagging all of the warehouse stuff and gym stuff on there as well. So you will be able to find it and link up with you guys as well.
Yeah. So we gave away a pair of tickets on What's Up Fort Worth. We ran
Okay.
the ad in the Fort Worth Weekly. They gave away a pair of tickets. We gave away a pair of tickets on Facebook. So got some friends coming in, and we're just going to have a good time listening to jazz and eating good food. And
Man,
thanks.
I can't wait to hear Tom again. It's
I
been a long time.
know you don't get to see Tom live in Dallas Fort Worth.
No.
You know.
No, you don't. And Tom and I, cute story here. We used to teach together in Flower Mound at a school called Lone Star Music Academy. So I used to see Tom every week. And so this will be really fun to see him again. It's been a while, and been a while since we've done any music together. So looking forward to seeing him as well. He's so fantastic.
Well, thank you so much. If you have some of your CDs, bring them. I'm sure somebody
Absolutely.
wants to get something. And if you got any T-shirts or coffee mugs, I'm pro market. So I don't want any of your proceeds. So come, bring your stuff. Let's have some fun. So thank you, everybody. This is your boy Jim Austin with Jim
Thank
Austin
you.
Online. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Jim. I appreciate. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate
I'll
you.
see you in a couple days. Thanks so
All
much.
right.